CPP November 26th update. Average $899 or up to $1,433 for seniors. Breaking CPP update for Canadian seniors. The November 26th deposit is confirmed. Some will get $899, while others could receive up to $1,433. Stay tuned to find out who qualifies for the higher amount and what this means for your next payment. Welcome to Canada Insight Now, your go-to channel for every pension update in Canada. You'll gather the latest news on CPP, OAS, GIS, and all government benefit changes that matter to seniors. Stay informed, stay prepared, because every update counts. The Canada Pension Plan, or CPP, is one of the most important retirement supports for millions of Canadians. It's money you've earned through your working life, contributions taken directly from your paychecks, matched by your employer, and held for you when you retire. But here's where things get interesting. While the average payment is around $899, some retirees are receiving as much as $1,433 per month. The big question everyone's asking is, why the difference? Let's break it down clearly. CPP payments depend on a few key factors: how long you've worked, how much you contributed, and at what age you decided to start taking your pension. The longer you worked and the more you earned during those years, the higher your CPP payout will be. But timing is everything. If you start your CPP at age 60, you'll receive a smaller monthly payment. Wait until 65 and you get the standard rate. But if you hold off until age 70, you can increase your monthly benefit by up to 42%. That means your patience can literally pay off, month after month, for the rest of your life. Now, about that November 26th date. CPP payments are issued monthly, usually on the third last business day of each month. For November, that means Tuesday, November 26, 2025, is the official deposit date. If you're set up with direct deposit, the money will land automatically in your bank account that morning. For anyone still receiving mailed checks, they may arrive a few days later depending on postal delivery times. But most seniors now use direct deposit for speed and safety. The upcoming deposit reflects the current 2025 rates, which were adjusted earlier this year to account for inflation and cost of living increases. Canada has seen steady inflation in the past few years, and the government continues to adjust CPP benefits to help seniors keep up with rising prices on essentials like groceries, housing, and transportation. These cost of living adjustments, or COLA, are automatically calculated each January based on the Consumer Price Index. That's why you may have noticed your payment creeping up slightly each year. But here's the thing, not everyone sees the same increase. The average CPP payment of $899 represents what most Canadians receive, but it's far from the maximum. Only people who contributed the maximum amount to CPP for at least 39 years can qualify for the full $1,433 per month. That's because CPP is not a fixed benefit. It's proportional to how much you put in during your working years. If you took time off work, worked part-time, or earned less than the maximum pensionable earnings, your payment will naturally be lower. Still, even if you're not receiving the full amount, every dollar counts, and with the November deposit, many retirees are planning how to stretch their CPP to cover holiday expenses and year-end bills. The good news is that CPP is one of the most stable and reliable pensions in the world. Backed by the Canada Pension Plan Investment Board, which manages over $600 billion in assets, that ensures that your benefits are not only secure, but sustainable for decades to come. Let's talk about how these payments are calculated. There's another important detail many people overlook: the CPP enhancement. Since 2019, the government has been phasing in higher contribution rates to increase future payouts. While this doesn't affect current retirees immediately, it's great news for anyone still working or planning to retire soon. Those higher contributions now will mean noticeably bigger checks later. So if you're still contributing to CPP, you're essentially investing in a more comfortable retirement. For current retirees, the November deposit brings stability. Many seniors rely on CPP alongside Old Age Security OAS and the Guaranteed Income Supplement GIS. When combined, These programs provide essential support to cover daily living costs. However, with inflation continuing to affect food and housing, many Canadians say they still struggle to make ends meet. That is why financial planners always recommend reviewing your budget around this time of year, right before the holidays, to make sure you're maximizing every benefit available. If you're receiving less than expected, there are a few things you can do. First, check your My Service Canada account to review your CPP contribution record. Sometimes missing years or errors can affect your calculation. You can also apply for a CPP post-retirement benefit if you continue to work while collecting CPP. That allows you to earn small additional pension increases each year. It's one of the lesser-known features that can make a big difference over time. Another question that's been trending is, will CPP payments increase again in 2026? While official numbers haven't been released yet, analysts expect another modest adjustment tied to inflation, possibly around 3%. That means your monthly amount could rise again early next year. The government typically announces these updates in December, so stay tuned for official confirmation soon. Now, let's zoom out a bit. Why does the average CPP remain at $899 while the maximum is so much higher? The main reason is that most Canadians don't earn the maximum pensionable amount every year. Many people take breaks for education, child care, or health reasons. Others work in part-time or lower-wage positions. But the good news is that CPP automatically drops your lowest earning years from the calculation, up to 17% of your working years, to help boost your final average. That means even if you had some years with low income, they won't drastically pull your pension down. For those who qualify for the maximum $1,433, it usually means decades of full-time work with consistent maximum contributions. These recipients often include public servants, skilled tradespeople, and professionals who've contributed steadily throughout their careers. It's a well-earned reward for a lifetime of effort. Now, many viewers want to know what time deposits usually appear. CPP direct deposits are typically processed overnight, so most banks show the funds between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. local time on payment day. If you don't see it right away, don't panic. Some banks may take until the afternoon, depending on processing speed. It is always best to wait until the end of the day before contacting Service Canada about a missing payment. For anyone still using paper checks, now might be the time to switch to direct deposit. It's faster, safer, and guarantees you won't have delays due to weather or postal strikes. You can enroll online through your My Service Canada account in just a few minutes. So, to recap, on November 26th, eligible seniors across Canada will receive their next CPP payment. This upcoming deposit is not just another payment. It's part of a larger system built on your hard work and contributions over the years. It's your money coming back to you, designed to give you stability and independence during retirement. And with the CPP fund stronger than ever, you can feel confident that your pension is in good hands. So as November 26th approaches, keep an eye on your account. Make sure your direct deposit details are up to date, and take a moment to appreciate what this benefit represents. A well-earned return on decades of effort. Thank you for watching Canada Insight Now. If you found this pension update helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next CPP or OAS update. Your pension news, your peace of mind, only on Canada Insight Now.